What is up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop new videos. At the beginning of this video, you heard a snippet of my latest single, Secrets, featuring the amazing AJ Perdomo of The Dangerous Summer. We are super proud of this song, and I would love for you guys to go check it out. Links for that are in the description below. There's also an official lyric video on my page. I am finally back with some more Beartooth. I was so sad that while I was away from doing reactions and making content, that they dropped two songs that I wasn't able to react to, primarily because I just didn't know when I was going to come back. So I did listen to them. Pure Ecstasy and Bullshit are both 10 out of 10s. I absolutely fucking loved them. And we've got a new song that just dropped today as I'm recording this called Eyes Closed with an official music video. And before we get into that, I was away basically during the entire time of Caleb coming out and all of the discourse around that. And I'm not going to harp on it for too long, but I just want to first of all say, Caleb, if you ever watch this, I'm so fucking proud of you for stepping into who you're supposed to be, who you want to be, who you know yourself to be. For those that don't have the religious background and the religious trauma that comes with being part of the LGBTQI plus community and also being in a religious community, I was raised in the church, and I've talked about this in other videos, so I won't go too much into that, but I ended up coming out as bi and then pansexual in 2022, and it was so freeing to finally be able to acknowledge and accept pieces of me that I had to push down and act like they don't exist. And if you haven't been in that scenario where you've been in a religious environment where people have told you that this is a sin and that you can't acknowledge it, and then you have to act like pieces of you don't exist, and the trauma and the mental breaks and just the anguish that comes with having to feel like because of this community that you're a part of, you have to hide and bury part of who you are, it is so unbelievably painful. And I've heard so many negative things about this. And the reality is if you haven't experienced that, if you have not experienced what it is like to feel like you have to hide part of yourself because of the religion that you're a part of, then I don't feel like you should be commenting on the journey and the path that somebody takes into becoming who they are. Because there are so many things that you just won't understand. There are so many things that we don't even know, that Caleb's talked about some of it, but there's a lot that I'm sure he's kept to himself, as he should. It's not really anybody else's business. But I am just so proud of his journey and where he's going, and every song that they've dropped so far has been an absolute banger. So without any further ado, we're gonna dive in. This is Beartooth. This is Eyes Closed. Let's get it. Woo.
Is there anything to say to take me straight to heaven, to know I've been forgiven? No, 'cause I'm running out of ways to hold it all together. It's the wrong mistake and the last forever. You know I've tried 1,000 times, but now I'm dying to live with my eyes closed. Trying to fly with no halo. Maybe I don't wanna know if I'm gonna lose it all. I'm gonna lose it all with my eyes closed. Eyes closed.
Oh man, I I fucking love this man, and I love this band so much. Already you can hear the struggle in these lyrics. Is there anything to say to take me straight to heaven, to know I've been forgiven? Because that's something that, like, as a person who grew up Christian, that's something that is never talked about this feeling of doubt, that even if you do all the right things, you say all the right prayers, you go to Sunday school, you read your Bible, you do all these other kind of things, that there is still doubt there. That's like, even though I feel like I'm doing all the right things, like, is it enough? What if it's not enough? And what if I'm doing all of this and I'm still not going to end up in heaven? And that fear is so traumatic, and it just messes with your head in such a negative and toxic way. No, because I'm running out of ways to hold it all together. Is the wrong mistake gonna last forever? You know, I've tried 1,000 times, but now I'm dying to live with my eyes closed, trying to fly with no halo. Maybe I don't want to know. If I'm going to lose it all, I'm going to lose it all with my eyes closed, eyes closed. So it just, to me, it feels like this is a song about, look, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that, like, I have one life to live, and I'm going to live it all to the fullest and love myself and just fully be who I feel like I'm supposed to be. Melodies in this, Caleb is one of the kings of melodies in this scene. His melodies are so catchy and so just such immediate earworms. The intro to this, love how it started super heavy, and then we get into this melodic area. It feels like Beartooth. Like, it just does. Like, every song that we've heard so far that's going to be on this new record feels like Beartooth. It feels like somewhere between. It feels like it's a combination of, like, their last 3 albums. Like, there's elements from all of those and things that I love about all of those that I'm hearing in now 4 singles that we have gotten. And it's just, God, this band does not miss, period. We're going to run this back to before that chorus.
You know I've tried 1,000 times, but now I'm dying to live with my eyes closed, trying to fly with no halo. Maybe I don't wanna know if I'm gonna lose it all. I'm gonna lose it all with my eyes closed, eyes closed. Am I gonna hit rewind? Say I'm starting over, never get me closer. No, 'cause I'm waiting for a sign. I need it more than ever. It's the wrong mistake, gonna last forever. But now I'm dying to live with my eyes closed, trying to fly with no halo. Maybe I don't wanna know if I'm gonna lose it all. I'm gonna lose it all with my eyes closed, eyes closed.
Real quick, before we get into what's coming next, that second verse, am I going to hit rewind? Say I'm starting over, never get me closer. No, because I'm waiting for a sign. I need it more than ever. Is the wrong mistake going to last forever? When you come out late in life, I was 32 when I came out. I think Caleb's 34 right now. You have all these thoughts of, like, can I start over? Like, is it too late to start my life over? And you think back on all these moments and these memories where you had to hide pieces of yourself. You felt like you had to dumb yourself down. You felt like you had to be somebody that was like a version of you, but not the full version of you. And it's a really big struggle to be like, you know what, like the things that I did go through and everything still shaped me into who I am now. And so if I could go back and change it, would I? I don't know. I don't know what toll that would have on my life and how that would have affected things differently. But what I do know is that right now I'm choosing to be fully who I'm supposed to be. And that's all I can do. And so I'm just going to jump with my eyes closed and just fall into whatever is next for me. His screams sound so good. Ooh, where are we going?
So close to heaven, all I see is death. Can't be forgiven, but I'll hold my breath. So close to heaven, all I see is death.
For those of you that wanted heavy Beartooth, they are delivering. They have delivered in multiple ways throughout these first few singles. That breakdown was insane. Can't be forgiven, but I'll hold my breath. So close to heaven, all I see is death. And I don't know what he means by that, but to me, that is like trying so hard to fit inside this box for me. I'm just speaking about me personally. Trying so hard to fit in that box of Christianity and religion was killing me. Literally, it felt like the closer I got to heaven, the closer that I was to doing all the things I was supposed to be doing, the more I was losing myself, the more I was dying, the closer that I got to death. Can't be forgiven, but I'll hold my breath. So close to heaven, all I see is death. God, that was such a great breakdown.
Be forgiven, but I'll hold my breath. So close to heaven, all I see is death.
Just hit my head on the microphone. I also think it's definitely not an accident that this is the pose that we're getting from him during this, which is very much the crucifix pose, like the arms out, body straight. Like the imagery is there. Even the cover for this album is a literal cross with an eye in it. Like this, just the details. It's so good.
Falling through the hole inside my chest. 'Cause giving up is all that I have left. Thought hiding from myself was for the best. But now I'm dying alone with my eyes closed, trying to fly with no halo. Maybe I don't wanna know.
Sing it, Caleb. just such a great song and so vulnerable. Like, this is such a vulnerable song to write. And you can hear the pain in it. You can hear the taking back of who you are and what you're supposed to be. Falling through the hole inside my chest, 'cause giving up is all that I have left. Thought hiding from myself was for the best. Man, this hits hard, and it also hits very close to home for me. Musically, fantastic. That breakdown was chuggy. It was heavy. His screams sound better than ever. Like, his screams sound so good in this. And then that final chorus, the little runs that he goes on in there to just kind of break it up and continue to breathe life in it, even though we're at the end of the song, is just so good. I cannot say how much, like, this is top 3 bands for me. It's Linkin Park and Beartooth, and then number 3 is kind of up in the air and changes regularly. But, like, this is my band. I love this band so much. I've been listening to them since the very first record. I'm obsessed, and that has not changed at all. Would love to hear what you guys think. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this new track. Let me know what you've thought of Pure Ecstasy and Bullshit. Since I didn't get a chance to do a reaction to those, I'd love to hear your thoughts on those as well. And let me know if you're excited for this new album. I know I am. I already pre-ordered the vinyl. I can't wait to get it. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Like I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell, click the like button if you enjoyed this video. It's a great way to tell YouTube that you're enjoying the content I'm putting out there and to kind of push it in that algorithm a little bit. Again, I just dropped a new song recently called Secrets with AJ Perdomo of The Dangerous Summer. Link for that is in the description. Also, the official lyric video is on my page. Really proud of that. Would love for you guys to check that out. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'll see you guys back here for the next one.